Planet, a company that operates the largest Earth imaging satellite fleet ever, has recently disappointed its investors by lowering its annual revenue guidance for fiscal year. The company blamed a challenging macro environment for its reduced outlook, which implies that it is facing difficulties in selling its satellite data and analytics products to its customers. Planet's revenue guidance for fiscal year 2024 is now between $225 million to $235 million, down from its previous forecast of between $248 million to $268 million. This represents a significant decrease of about 10% from the midpoint of its original range. Planet also expects to incur higher losses on an adjusted EBITDA basis, increasing its forecast to a range of between $58 million and $67 million from a range of between $37 million and $47 million. This means that the company is spending more than it is earning, and may have trouble achieving profitability in the near future. Planet's stock price dropped sharply after the announcement, reflecting the market's disappointment and skepticism about the company's growth prospects. Planet's co-founder and CEO Will Marshall tried to reassure investors by saying that the company still sees strong demand for its proprietary data solutions, driven by global events and the growing awareness of its capabilities. He also highlighted some of the company's recent achievements, such as launching new hyperspectral satellites, acquiring Salo Sciences and Synergize Business, and announcing new AI partnerships. However, these positive developments were not enough to offset the negative impact of the lowered guidance, which suggests that Planet is facing fierce competition and pricing pressure in the satellite data and analytics market. Planet's revenue guidance cut is a major setback for the company, which had gone public earlier this year through a merger with a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, called DMY Technology Group 4. The deal valued Planet at $2.8 billion and gave it access to $345 million in cash to fund its growth plans. However, since then, Planet's stock price has fallen by more than 50%, eroding its market value and investor confidence. Planet will need to demonstrate that it can overcome the challenging macro environment and deliver on its growth potential in order to regain its lost momentum and credibility. Planet's customer base is split into three parts by revenue. 44% are defense and intelligence, 29% are commercial, and 27% are civil government. This means that Planet relies heavily on the demand for satellite imagery and data from the military and security sectors, which may be affected by geopolitical events and budget constraints. On the other hand, Planet also serves a variety of commercial customers across different industries, such as agriculture, forestry, energy, and mapping. These customers use Planet's data to monitor changes on the ground, optimize operations, and reduce risks. Planet also works with civil government agencies, such as NASA and the European Space Agency, to provide data for scientific research and environmental monitoring. These customers help Planet advance its technological capabilities and expand its data offerings. However, Planet faces competition from other satellite imagery providers, such as Maxar Technologies and Black Sky, as well as emerging players like SpaceX and Amazon. Planet also faces challenges in scaling its subscription data business, which requires high upfront costs to launch and operate satellites, as well as maintaining customer retention and satisfaction. Planet's revenue growth has slowed down in recent quarters, and the company lowered its annual revenue guidance for fiscal year 2024 due to a challenging macro environment. Planet aims to achieve profitability by improving its operational efficiency, diversifying its revenue streams, and leveraging its unique hyperspectral data products. Planet unveiled its hyperspectral offering, a satellite constellation that can reveal social, environmental, and climate risks in unprecedented detail. Planet is a company that provides daily satellite data that helps businesses, governments, researchers, and journalists understand the physical world and take action. Planet has a fleet of over 200 Earth imaging satellites, the largest in history, that images the whole Earth land mass daily. Planet's data is transforming the way companies and governments use satellite imagery data, delivering insights at the daily pace of change on Earth. One of Planet's visionary missions is to launch a hyperspectral satellite constellation that can see beyond the visible spectrum and detect subtle changes on land and at sea. Hyperspectral imaging is a technique that captures hundreds of narrow bands of light across the electromagnetic spectrum, from the visible to the shortwave infrared. By analyzing the spectral signatures of different materials and phenomena, hyperspectral imaging can reveal information that is invisible to the human eye or conventional cameras. Planet's hyperspectral satellite constellation is designed to help customers reveal social, environmental, and climate risks in unprecedented detail. With plans to launch in 2023, Planet's hyperspectral offering is designed to support a fundamental shift in how businesses and governments understand human activities and their economic and environmental impacts. For example, hyperspectral imaging can help locate point-source methane super-emitters at the facility scale, monitor forest health and carbon stocks, map coastal zones and coral reefs, detect crop diseases and nutrient deficiencies, identify minerals and geological features, and more. Planet's hyperspectral satellites destined for sun-synchronous orbit are called Tanager, named for a family of colorful Central and South American birds. The name reflects the diversity and richness of the hyperspectral data that the satellites will capture. The Tanager satellites will have a broad spectral range from 400 to 2,500 nanometers with 5 nanometer sampling, allowing for numerous hyperspectral use case possibilities. They will also have unprecedented sensitivity, 3 to 6 times more than comparable spaceborne systems across the entire spectral band. The Tanager satellites will complement Planet's existing constellations of PlanetScope, SkySat, and Pelican High residential satellites, providing customers with a comprehensive suite of data products across spectral, temporal, and spatial dimensions. Planet's hyperspectral offering is born of a first-of-its-kind public-private partnership to help accelerate action on climate change. The Carbon Mapper Initiative is a collaboration between Planet, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, the State of California, High Tide Foundation, RMI, formerly Rocky Mountain Institute, Carbon Plan, Carbon Tracker Initiative, CTI, Environmental Defense Fund, EDF, Blue Forest Conservation, BFC, the Nature Conservancy, TNC, World Resources Institute, WR, and others. The Carbon Mapper Initiative aims to use high-quality hyperspectral data to locate and quantify methane and carbon dioxide emissions from point sources such as oil and gas facilities, landfills, dairies, mines, and power plants. The initiative also plans to use Planet's data to map natural climate solutions such as forests, wetlands, and agricultural lands that can store carbon and enhance resilience. Planet's hyperspectral offering is a game-changer for the satellite imagery industry and for the planet. By providing customers with unprecedented detail and insight into the physical world, Planet's hyperspectral offering may help a range of industries fix what can't be seen. Planet's hyperspectral offering may also help drive innovation and action on climate change by enabling more accurate measurement, reporting, verification, and mitigation of greenhouse gas emissions and natural carbon sinks. Planet's hyperspectral offering is a visionary mission that could have a lasting impact on the future of humanity and the environment.